I'm Carol.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie Snap.
And this month, we'll be talking about...
Shut up.
Your mood. You're moody.
I'm kidding.
Are you...
I'm kidding. Here at Hot Flash, we have lots of moods at Hot Flash, and we thought maybe it'd be useful for our followers to learn a little something about managing those moods.
Yes.
What do you
it's
think?
really important in the workplace, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little
Well,
while.
especially with leadership.
It is.
We'll talk about how important it is with that.
Yes.
Well, let me get everyone kind of lined up with understanding where moodiness and managing it might fit into your world, because I would bet that you have incidents where you're grappling with it just a bit. So, Carol, what would be an example of you managing a mood or needing to?
Well, I was thinking about it, and I actually have an example from either last week or the week before. I came into work, and I had something specific I had to get done. Nobody else there knew it, and they were irritating me because they needed my attention, but I needed to get this done. So I didn't manage that very well.
Okay, so let's use an example. And Skirt Strategists, follow along with us. Think about an example where you would like to place yourself, manage that mood just a little better.
Right.
And even though you might be thinking you're managing your mood just really well, what would the outside world say?
Right.
My husband likes to say, when I get moody, he calls it irritable. And he'll actually use the word, "You seem a little irritable," which just puts me in a worse mood. I said to him once, "You know how much irritable I feel? I feel this much, and I feel like I'm showing you this much." And so his eyes got real big because he's like, "I'm only seeing that much." I'm like, "Hey, I'm controlling it. You ought to be happy."
Watch out, dude.
So, I thought I was doing really well, and then he called me irritable. So this is an exercise to increase your productivity when you do find yourself moody. It's called a structured inquiry.
Okay.
And it's 5 steps. So here you are.
And you're going to take me through it.
I'm going to take you through it. You're my victim.
Okay.
What I want you to do first, let's say, visualize yourself, by the way, in the situation. Maybe you're at your desk, you've closed your door for just a few minutes. I want you to sit and be comfortable. Take a deep breath. Step number 1, I want you to take an internal point of reference. You know what I mean by that?
Being, like, go into myself?
Yeah. You're kind of just internalizing a bit to where here I am.
Okay.
You're looking out from that point of reference. Number 2, I want you to register the emotion. Just
all right, so
register it. You're not going to label it yet. I want you to just feel it.
Okay.
Okay? You're knowing it's happening. It's part of what was your initial trigger. Now, that's step number 2. Step number 3, I want you to recognize and distinguish the specific feeling. What's it doing to you?
So I was overly busy, people pulling on me, and it came out as everybody leave me alone. I've got to get this done. And instead of saying that in a way that would have been nice, I said it in a way that was nasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's a good transition. So you're internal, you've registered it, you see it as a specific feeling. It's happening maybe in a certain part of your body. Maybe you're anxious there, or you're stressed there, whatever it is. You're really kind of checking in with it.
Right.
Step 4, label it.
Okay, so it wasn't, I want to say irritable.
You could be irritable too.
Okay. I know. And that's
we can be irritable together.
Just everybody leave me alone. I've got stuff to do.
Okay. So you would say I am irritable.
I'm irritable.
All right. And then last of all, now let me check in on this, because the last step is really feeling like I'm close to mastering it. How does it feel? And you're not in the space right now, but let's assume that you were sitting at your desk. Can you sense how progressive that would be? Would it be helpful to you?
Like how
to get through that, those 4 steps?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. No, not progressive to something worse than irritable. Progressive to managing your irritability.
Yes. If I didn't manage it, it would progress to worse.
Something worse.
Yeah.
Workplace violence, or I hope not.
Going postal, something like that.
Yeah. So that's where you would really kind of take the final step and say, I'm irritable. Here's what's causing it. Here's what's feeling like. I now feel like I can master it and put it in its
aside.
place.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
I like those 5 steps.
I like those 5
Useful?
steps. Very.
There's lots of tips we have for managing moods here at Skirt Strategies.
There are, and let me just say that one of the reasons you want to do this is because as a leader,
I'm not advocating wine, but
drinking. As a leader, it's really important that you not be moody. People take it personally, and I don't care who you are in a team, in a workplace. You can be just a team member, and if you're moody, people take it personally. They think they've done something to create this in you, or you wouldn't be treating them the way you are.
Well,
so
that's true.
Understand that as a leader, you need to be
self-composed,
and really never moody.
Well, that's why I think
Sorry.
it's so important. I thank my friends at Mentor Path who gave me this 5-step approach, Dr. Kruger, because recognizing it it's a sign of maturity, first of all.
Sure.
And I'm not sure I always have the maturity around me to be able to say I'm reining that feeling in, but it does help to be able to have a process
Yes.
for composing yourself. So important. How many times have you walked away from a situation and feel like you dumped, or you were irritable, or you barked at someone, and down the road, an hour later or a day later, you really regret it.
Right. And you need to have a way to get through that with them as well. So
That's why we're here.
yeah, and part of it is, finding it in yourself, realizing what you've done. The other part is going back and apologizing for it.
So we have 11 tips for managing your mood. Managing your mood. We'll share some of them with you on the website as well. But those of you that are Skirt Strategies monthly subscribers, you know who you are. But we want all of you. We want
Yes,
to build
everybody.
our tribe. We want followers. And for $8 a month, which is pretty dang cheap, we'll hold you accountable. We'll send you a Monday morning detox, which is a focus for the week to set forth your intent with clarity and set a goal.
Which gives you a little bit more in-depth thought process to the monthly topic. So this
Right.
monthly topic is dealing with your moods.
Dealing with your moods.
You'll get more of on moodiness.
Yeah, you'll get that. And you'll
Yeah.
get a little challenge. And you also have an online forum of women who think alike and mood alike to talk with. So we hope that
And drink alike?
I think there is a commonality there, but again, we're not advocating.
We're not.
But our next retreat is going to be at a
yes.
winery. Don't you think that's a good
We
idea?
should.
Yeah, well,
We absolutely
please
should.
write in for those of you that want to come with us. I think that's it for this week.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see you next month.